Yes. 2 8s to fuse. Get a couple of lizard tails. I'm just trying some other fusion combinations of crap anyway. Yeah, because that is just a hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, what was that? 8. Nice. Just do a couple of them. Once you get the flow going, like the duping method like this on this version of the, I'll eventually. A fat finger once, that's fine. 21. Okay, yeah. On. Then 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep. 25. Okay. Doing odd numbers, I can take my sword. Fuse. Yep, just a really long. Yeah, that's how I thought that worked. Nice. Booyah! It's a good reach.
Yeah.
At least give this 8 something as well before we get a move on. Maybe actually also make some magic wands, duping a couple of gems. Let's see. Attack power, yeah, and I got plenty of those. Ooh, actually. Alright. 1. 2.
Oh, you're doing like nothing's luck something.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7. We can cut past a lot of this and just. 7. So there's 5. That's 10. 15. 20. Booyah! Okay, cool. That leaves a big sword, which I could. Then I'm gonna dupe a couple of the gems. I'm gonna make my big sword crazy. Actually, was off of one.
Okay.
Just trying a couple of the other monster parts we haven't actually tried yet, and then I'm gonna do a couple of them. People said those make good swords. Okay. Hold the one, do the one. Booyah! Big sword. Oh yeah, that looks clean. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, just
I'm about to stop.
stop him
Hold on.
so that we can get a move on.
I'm gonna drop a couple of gems so we can actually show how the magic wands work. Ah, there's always one up here too. It's fine. So if I go to the materials, most used. That's fires. Five, 10. Do 11. So the way that the magic wands work, if you have an empty wand and you fuse, the wand becomes elemental.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a lot of traditional damage.
Well, the other thing is, I believe it. I believe it still is similar to Breath of the Wild in the sense of like hitting something with the wand itself does not deal hitting something with the wand itself doesn't deal a lot of damage, but
10, 11. Hey, I can go past a lot of that. See, we're fine. Whee! It's more about the element than the...
What I was going to say is it should be the weapon itself has very low durability, but the element and
but I just made...
What I was going... Well, one, I guess because of that, start like clearing out, you know, some of the lower powered shit, like the 13.
We're going to save it until I absolutely find a good replacement, because I just made absolute stupid nonsense.
Okay, just...
I'm saving that for a specific reason. And we'll go do some other stuff and cut past. I just made so much amazing garbage! And I love Lizalfo's towels. Because it has the reach.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I can cut past
I
my...
guess now... I should go back to trying to hunt for the, like, sunset fireflies. Because, you know, you're a filthy cheater in item duping. Because that's what it is. It's a filthy cheater.
Nothing's cheating about...
Everything is cheating.
Do we have those lines? I don't... Yes.
Oh, we do.
Do that every time. Damn it, game. What about those lines? Oh, what shape is that? Prince shaped. Oh, that's that one.
So, I don't think...
No! This one. Look.
Oh, wait, yeah.
No. Well, I'm up here. I'm looking for... I can look for fireflies and stuff while we're up in the... air. It was best to... I just thought while we were up there, I could make some cool weapons using monster parts.
You're not going to talk to...
Generally, you don't get anything. See? Just a couple. They'll offer like rumors and other bullshit.
You would need it if you wanted to...
Oh, no, damn it. Let's change target. Equipment.
You're in equipment, it would be in... Should be in... Yeah, should be in creatures.
Yeah.
Oh,
Common locations, fair and grasslands.
And east.
Damn. Fair and... fair and grasslands, okay, yeah. And away we go! Since I made my cool weapons. Last time before ending, I was talking a bit about that, where weapon durability has a threshold, and main things just kind of add a little flat rate durability. Fair and grasslands. Roughly that direction.
Yeah, but it's also 2 p.m., so you would need to...
Drop by the stable. Can't use that cooking pot.
I thought you could still sit even when a fire isn't there.
No.
Oh.
That's the dumb thing about these.
So... You'd either have to physically rest at the stable or grab materials to do the building a, like, roof.
Yeah, I could technically build a roof over it if I have enough. Bullshit, or jump down in the well and just use a temporary fire. Hold on. Material idea might actually be cheaper and easier.
Just lay that board flat. And, oh, no. Oh, no. It cleared. You just need something to light the fire now. They're in cleared.
Fire and violence! Yeah.
Just sleep in the middle of the wildfire you caused. The one item is still on fire. I believe that's the noise going off is like...
No, I'm not. It's. I
Oh,
keep.
you were looking for the direction.
The problem. The way the map spins. There we go. Yeah, okay.
There, that's the direction you needed.
Just follow it. So what if I start some fires? To make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs. Okay. Bountiful penis? Bountiful penis.
Oh, man.
We quote that a lot. This is the worst day of my life. The worst day of your life so far.
A pig wearing a hat.
He filled up the entire silo in just 2 days.
Oh, I helped.
Homer stuff! Damn it, we ran off commentary. We've run into quoting the Simpsons movie. On. I'll take shorter path. I was gonna comment on dumb miscellaneous crap, like when John and Brian were here and Brian was kind of making fun of
It's over the river.
Scarlet and Violet and saying like, oh, I watched a bunch of streams, those games are glitchy, but in the recordings me and Carson did, we never really ran into like any major glitches.
Don't say major glitches in a bar. You'll start a bar fight.
Do you know what the fuck?
Yeah, as I... Yes, I'm just being funny. Because a lot of like dumb speed run and shit. There's arguments over what's a major glitch and what's not.
Let's just run around to let the detector goes nuts.
Get yeeted.
But basically, like, and I can talk about it a bit because I seriously mean this. We played those games and we did not really encounter, like, any problematic nonsense. And I don't want to be, like, a massive dick, but, and I know this is annoying and I'm not completely defending this, but the fact that that game had a data leak, and the longer you played it, the worse Scarlet and Violet would become. Of course, streamers that got the game day one because of Australian time downloaded it because of time zones and sat there for like 20 hours. Of course, their game started to fucking melt. Does that completely excuse a data leak? No, it doesn't. Yeah, but knowing about the data leak, and that would explain a lot of the inconsistencies they ran into. Run around into hopefully the sensor views.
There's a cricket. No. Given given the way the area is, I would assume they probably exist more in the field parts and less on the mountain or there's like a forest somewhere here.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, I thought this topic would be interesting. What is your general opinion on the magic rods in this game? Because I think the concept of fusing the gems to the rods is actually quite interesting because it gives the gems a different use and it basically lets you customize a magical weapon. Yes, the damage is not that great, but it's less about damage and more about the elemental effect of the rods, since the shots do exactly what each element does. So, these give you a decent variety of weapons that have elemental effects. And in that way, that's not a bad trade-off. Like the rods in the first game, you give up power to basically have elements, which can be useful if you apply the elements logically, because all the elements will do exactly what they do. So, you can basically generate an element and use that element to do something. Whatever you do with that element depends on what element you have, but all the elements on their own are pretty good secondary effects where they basically can add to weapons. But these weapons, it's technically the primary focus, but it is the primary focus as a projectile, and that's not a bad thing to have, because you can effectively shoot the element and it will do whatever it does. If you use that strategically, you actually do get some decent utility out of the rods. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.